Alright, y'all. I think it's the time to talk about. I think it's a good time to talk about one of the very important arcs. Yep, I think it's the time, y'all. Alright, y'all, so I hope everyone's doing okay today so far. How you all been doing? Good, well, bad, who knows? Good, bad, whatever. Okay, I think I should see you guys a little bit better. Okay, that should be better. So anyway, guys, how's everyone doing today? So I am here to talk about. I'm here to talk about something very important, like you guys know, that I didn't do back in the 2021 episode I did on live last few days ago. So a few days ago, I have already did a live stream about we're talking about SMG4 episodes 2021. If you all didn't notice. And I have already been talking about that already. So if you all didn't know, it's on my channel. So you guys probably know all of it why. So yeah. So yeah, y'all, I am here to talking about the Generous arc. Now, I told you all back in my 2021 live stream thing that I was going to talk all the Generous arc episodes in the next live stream. But I was going to try to do it yesterday. But apologize for that. I've been tired or busy. Well, actually not busy, but I've been a little tired. So, yeah, it is what it is. So, we are going to be talking about the SMG4's Generous arc that we did like 3 months ago, after 3 or 4 months ago. I think it was like 3 months after the Generous arc, so it's going to be 4 later. So yeah, y'all, a lot of you been waiting, so let's talk about it. So let's talk about the first episode of the Generous arc, the Purposeless Balance. Now this episode was about with SMG3 is back, and this episode was about with SMG4 and Mario's running for his life for the Mushu with freaking the co-oping meme of Mushu, and I got surprised. That was the co-oping memes, by the way, if that's always. So remember what SMG3 said about you all probably know what SMG3 said. The corrupted dead memes. So yes, this arc was very important too. Yeah, I know, okay. This arc was about from the 10th year anniversary with that anyway. So that's still, yeah, it's about with the dead memes too. Yeah, right, David, right. And this was about the corrupted dead memes. So yeah, so SMG3 has been doing good this year. I mean, I thought he was going to do something bad or what. But I was wrong. I mean, he was doing good this year. The only thing he forgot to do is apologize to his friends, but SMG4's friends, but whatever. So what about this episode was about with SMG4 and Mario was going to the internet graveyard and trying to find SMG3. And SMG3 has been doing some type of stuff. So that was going bit something. But I thought SMG3 was going to do something very bad, but he been doing something good this year, so he haven't been talking to his SMG4's friends, so he only been talking to the SMG4 avatars and SMG1 and 2, that's it. And SMG3 was telling the story about, about telling the story about the story of the corrupted dead memes, alive memes, and dead memes. That's true, but live memes and dead memes, that's when we go to the window. Live or dead memes, that's how we got it through. So, yeah, there were the corrupted dead memes and live dead memes. That's true. And, yeah, this episode was about, like, bringing back Mushu back to the way he is. And then, and he's back to the way he is. But sadly, not until the movie comes. So, yeah, that was the other thing. So, yeah. But this episode was still good. I mean, SMG3 has been doing good this year. Dang. We had to find out. Alright, so let's talk about the next episode. Now, let me tell you all something. I know Mario Babies is not a Generous arc episode. I get that. But I was going to move it to the episode of it. Now, this is not a offense to the Generous arc for Mario Babies. But this is something I want to talk about anyway. I mean, this is not what the Generous arc is, but Yeah, you were right. SMG3 wasn't as bad and he was in the YouTube box. Yeah, I agree. I mean, he have been really doing so bad. He have really did so bad back in 2020, and I won't forget that day for it. The only thing he forgot to do, he should apologize what he done back in 2020, but he haven't done that yet, and I don't know why. I mean, I thought James was gonna try to figure that out for it. Who knows? I mean, oh well, I mean, if it does gonna happen, that's fine. I mean, maybe he doesn't even care about his friends anyway. That's still true. Alright, so let's just move on. I just don't even want to talk more about that right now. Okay. Now, Mario babies. Now, this is when Mario and some of his boys and Mary have been talking about the childhood stories, of childhoods, when have they been going through, especially Melody with the watermelon. Yeah, I get it. But if you all remember back then, if you guys remember back then, SMG4 forgot his past, his childhood past. And wait a minute, do we even have talking about that much? I think we have the not. I mean, does SMG4 still? Oh yeah, right. SMG4 used to forgot his childhood memory. If you all remember back in Mario Babies, and and then more, and then SMG3, no, SMG4. If I say Mario or SMG4 by mistake, sorry about that. I have a little bit of my words up by accident. So SMG4 has having a hard time to remember his childhood past. And I talked about this before, this help SMG4, so if you all remember back in March, oh, I think it was April. Yeah, back in April, I talked about that, so that's still, yeah, I talked about this back in April, so you already know how why I did that. So yeah, I did it back in April. So yeah, now you guys know why. Yeah, SMG4 has forgot his childhood memory, and I mean that was some shocking moment back then. Yeah, he been looking for answers. I mean, back in SMG4's origins, I think he been trying to know where is he from, or whatever he was. He's from the Mushroom Kingdom. SMG4's Mario Avatar. Yeah, that's what's true. And I think SMG4 has done a good job of his work with it anyway, so that was still the good thing, the joke. I mean, it's not a joke, but still good. But SMG4 has done a good job of this. I mean, if he forgot his past, oh Luke, who knows? That's the mystery. I think, I think he doesn't know his childhood memory yet. I haven't seen a lot of his yet. I mean, I know about his USBs who come here in the first place, but I think his childhood memory we still probably forgot. I don't know. Do we? Do we, guys? Like back in last year, I think it was something with SMG4. Back in SMG4 Goes Insane. That was the other thing too. Yeah, that was the other thing too. That was the other thing too. And yeah, I think SMG4 still probably forgot something in his mind. So yeah, I think he did. So baby. So what do you all think? Leave your comments below. Okay, so Mario babies, yeah. Childhoods, yeah, I get it. Now, let's talk about SMG4's origins. Now, SMG4 origins were before the 10th year anniversary. And, this one was about with SMG4, like, where's he from, and what does he do, where's he from, or what. But thanks to Mario and Peach, I was from the Mushroom Kingdom. I mean, when they made Mario stupid, and made everyone in the world look stupid. Well, not everybody, but except Mario and Bob, because Mario and Bob has been doing type of these illegal stuff. So yeah, Mario and Bob is the only ones who are stupid. So yeah, just saying. So Mario and Bob is the only ones. Oh, okay. So not everybody, but Mario and SMG. Yeah, Mario and Bob. That's it. And they were still doing these memories with these before the 10th year anniversary. That was still the good thing when they made the 5 million sub special, just like what they did the good memories of. So that was the other thing good too. I mean, that was still pretty good. That's not what I was expecting. But this episode, we're still will be more memorable. Just to let you know, if we ever gonna see more about this year or the future, because it's already 2022. So I think it should be something in mind. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I've been seeing a lot of people saying about Steel might come back this year. It's already 2022, so it should be this year now. And I think this is going to be one of a heck wide this year, y'all. So when it gets to another arc in the next few months or 5, whatever, we might see what will happen next. Cause I would not be expecting. I won't be not be expecting until that happens. So you guys always get the point why. So since it's always 2022, Seward might come back. So that's the other thing in mind. So that's going to be very interesting. So, yeah, after what he did to Axol, he's going to pay for what he did. So, yeah, after what he did to Axol, he's going to pay it so much pay. Because Melody kissed Axol. Yeah, I get that point. I mean, god dang it. I mean, why? Why did you have to kill him so well? You did that because you want to possess him. And I swear to God, you better not possess others, or I will kick your very little motherfucking butt. But it's gonna be until the middle of the year, so whenever it gets to summer again or whatever, we might see what happened next. I just want to see, like, what the heck happened next. But for now, it's still January. SMG4 is still on break. So until further notice, we're gonna see what will happen next. Until further notice. So that's right. Until further notice. Okay. We are into January 15th, so that's next 12 or 13 more days, baby. Who knows? So, yeah. Alright, so, yeah, SMG4 all just was about with how the story begins, how with new characters come, and then, yeah, with Maggie, Psycho Toy, Bob Brookins, yeah, the end cast, other characters too. Especially this last year with SMG1 and 2, so that was the other thing too. Alright, let's talk about the SMG4's 10th year anniversary. Now, this was the awesomest best video in 2021. And, last year, back in 2020, the Warfare Italians 2020 was my best episode from 2020. And now, back in 2021, the best episode from SMG4 was the 10th year anniversary. So, I wonder what the best 2022 episode could be for me this year, but we'll see. Until we get to when I went to new SMG4s again, we'll see, okay? Alright, so anyways, so the other good thing is that nobody did die yet for this one. But especially until we go on, yeah, it's still been, yeah, we're gonna talk about more about that soon. So 10th year anniversary was the best episode for me in 2021. So yeah, before Maury goes to the dentist, before that got me so good. Okay, okay, I'm not gonna talk about that more, because that episode got me good. I swear to God. Okay, so and this is when SMG1 and SMG2 was confirmed, by the way. His names. I'm talking about the names. The confirmed names. With SMG3 and 4. Where they had the USBs. But, like, with the USBs... yeah, I mean, his homes got destroyed. I know that happened. So that, back in the other year of us. Yeah, that was, too. And this was the 10th year first. It was about the corporate dead memes again. And this was Cyril's first appearance. That's right. This was Cyril's first appearance. And the first place of it too. Cyril's first appearance. Yeah. Appearance. Okay? And god dang, after what he did to X and FM, I wonder what's gonna happen to them this year now. I mean, god dang, is it gonna happen again this year? Crap, I'm not gonna be waiting until next all comes. Oh man, what do you all think? I mean, come on man. I mean, I just don't know what is going to happen this year for this new arc then. Because we might get a new arc this year, so that's the other thing in mind. Okay? Oh god, man. And Mario almost got killed. Mario almost got killed by Zero. I mean, SMG Zero, yeah, he is very powerful. Of course he is very powerful. He's most strongest than other villains. Do you think that the General Arts was good? Well, it was okay, but like the ending of the Warfare 2021, I just don't want to think about that. Okay, so, as I was saying, Mario almost got killed. That was before, like, Spugnet did. Spugnet died, okay, now. We only saw him once. That's it. We only saw him once. And we only saw him once. And that's it. I'm afraid that if Bugman comes back alive in the future, he's gonna be like, "Who are you people?" Yep, I'm afraid of that. Okay, I know Spugman died, I know, so I'm just saying as a joke. Well, actually, just saying as a bit powerful. Now, I know SMG4 almost killed Mario, and I swear he's gonna get more revenge upcoming this year. It's gonna be happening this year, so I mean, still my return. Do you all remember my other videos before that I talk about SMG4 is not dead yet? Back what James just said. Yes. Silver's Avatar. Oh yeah, Silver's Avatar. I wonder how that would go. Okay, so yeah, Mario almost got killed by him. So that was the other thing. Mario almost got killed. He almost got killed. Almost got killed. God, I mean, SMG4 and SMG3, it's about to get much cooler up too. I mean, I'm afraid what's gonna happen this year now. I mean, I understand how what happened last year, y'all. But listen, whatever happens again this year, it's probably not gonna be good. I don't think it's probably not going to be good. Probably not. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so let's see what's gonna happen in the middle of this year or what until further notice. And we see the new arc get confirmed in the next few months or 5. That's the other thing before like all the summer. Yeah, that's the dude. Alright, so okay, that's what happened. I mean, you saw that blue arm, right? You saw that blue arm. And he almost got corrupted in death. Oh god, I'm afraid what's gonna happen next, so that's the other thing in mind. Yeah, I know. Okay, but the 10 video first was still my best episode, and that is what it was. Okay, now, I know SMG4's Go Insane is not the General Talk episode. I thought it was, but all not. But, let's talk about it. So, SMG4 is going insane. This is when SMG4 has been looking at the avatars, looking at his SMG1 and 2. That was the USBs, the Guardian parts. Yeah, that too. I mean, that was the other thing as well. That was the other things. I mean, that was the other things that happened. You guys remember back in my channel, I used to talk about this before. That was the clue, the understanding that why we know about this last year. And that was the clue. That was the clue of everything from last year, 2021. But now, it's 2022. Hopefully, it will see what happens this year. But let's hope that waits for right now until further notice. Got it? Okay, until further notice, we will see what will happen next. Okay, now, this is when SMG4 has go insane about with Mario. So Mario goes to SMG4's mind and brain about what he been doing. That's why the memes, everything. Yeah, I get the whole entire thing. But I was wrong about something for this episode. The shadows. Shadow Cycle, Shadow Toy, Shadow Axol, and Bookends. Now, I remember that, yeah, I was wrong. I was pretty 100% wrong because Axol passed away and he's died. Yeah, I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong from that one. Because I thought it was going to happen again or whatever, but, well, it didn't happen. I mean, I was wrong. We all was kind of wrong for a second. So that was something too. We all was wrong for a minute. Okay? We all was wrong. You all guys already understand that, so that was yeah. So yeah, I was wrong about the shadows. I mean, I talked about it before, but yeah, I was wrong. I talked about my fail before, but I mean, I messed up. We probably did mess up. Oh well, maybe in the future, just like Shadow Maggie, we'll see what happens next. Hopefully this year we might see how it happens. Okay. Alright. Alright, so, and yeah, And the eyeball was Zero, by the way. The eyeball was Zero. The eyeball was Zero, and that's how it happened. Alright, that's it. Now let's talk about SMG4 Into the Dark Web. And this was the first time when we saw the pet sharks. The very first time in history. The pet Melody and the pet Axol. Well, we're going to have to remember Axol as a pet shark. That's the other thing. God dang it. Okay, let's talk about this. So this episode was about with SMG4, talk about with Bob and Mario to the dark web. And we had to use a little help with Melody and Axol. And we was trying to get there to see what happens. Especially Melody is really scared about those death memes, and then Melody got yeah, she was like frozen for a minute. This is not like the Frozen movie, alright? This is not like the Frozen movie from Disney. I'm just talking about like when Melody got pretty froze for a second. And Bob, this is your fault, by the way. Bob, you should have known better not to go to see that freaking red Boodle thing. Because freaking Bob is being Bob. Because thanks to him, now we were screwed back then. Because thanks to Bob. Because we saw his USB. Because Bob screwed a lot of things in his minutes and seconds. And now this happens. Seriously, that happened. That's like, you all remember about this episode. Because that freaking Bob just screwed everything up for a minute. Because if you all remember, thanks to him for a second, the USB has been... we're screwed. We were screwed back then, alright? That was it. We were screwed. I mean, we were screwed for a second. Okay? Now, we remember this episode. God dang it, Bob. I hope you should not even bring your freaking Boodle, everything like this again. Don't ever do that again, Bob. If you want to keep doing this year, Bob, go ahead. I mean, you can go ahead and keep doing it this year, Bob. I mean, if you want to do this, Bob, go ahead. I mean, it is your fault for that. I mean, you know what Bob did. You know what he did. Because thanks to him, thanks for that freaking red Boodle, Silver's eyeball and his USB is about to be confirmed, and then there goes Silver's eyeball. To Silver say, weakness. That's right. I'm talking about Into the Dark Web, man. Come on, you remember that episode, Into the Dark Web, Angel? Okay, yeah, whatever. Okay. So, yeah, Bob has really messed up. Pretty sense. Alright, now let's talk about SMG4 if Mario was in Newgrounds. Now, I got nothing to say about this episode, but there's only Mario, and SMG4 trying to find a USB. His USB, by the way. And then, SMG4's USB, I mean. And, I'm pretty much sure think when they was going to different Newground games, especially Fun Like Funkin' and that, I was surprising I saw the pics like the Super Mario Bros. U, the Pixars, not Pixar. I'm not saying Pixar. I mean Pixels. Pixels. I mean, you know what Pixels with SMG4 and Mario. This was kind of remind me back in from 2020's collab special with. You want a spring cranberry? The Christmas collab? Do you all remember back in the Christmas collab? Yeah, back in the Christmas collab, I talk about that. So, the Christmas collab. Yeah, that. And I really remember that. I mean, it would be awesome if you see the other characters as pixels. I mean, that should be pretty awesome to see. That will be awesome to see. That will be awesome to see. Pretty awesome to see. Yeah, look, Bob did a mistake, okay? I get that, alright? Like, Bob made a mistake then, okay? Fine. Bob made a mistake then, okay? Fine. Bob made a mistake. Okay? He just made a mistake. Then, fine. I say mistake then. Whatever. I just saying it's the truth. God, let's not talk about that in the comments, okay? Let's not talk about that. Alright, let's just get back to the Newgrounds. Okay, now, and this was still found back in the end of the episode we made to the USB of SMG4. And sadly, the USB got by SMG0. got destroyed. Almost destroyed, but like not everything, but almost except one thing. Yeah, I mean that's God. Oh God, that won't forget. I won't forget. Okay, next one. Yeah, he looked at USB alright. I'm just saying that Bob has just messed it up a bit, okay? Now, let's not talk about more about this right now. Let's just get back to the episodes. Okay, so the next one, the other universe. Now, this was about back in SMG1 and SMG2's backstory, especially with Spugnet. Now, that's when Mario and SMG4 go to the, that Spugnet 1, 2, 3 whatever that little Lego games, I guess, whatever that called again, I don't know, but like this was a little bit backstory back with what happened in that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, SMG3's USB, right? Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, I get that right. All right, so yeah, I think with when I go to the memories about what happened, this is how Cyril came in the first place. And he grabbed Spugnet and killed him to pieces. He killed him to pieces. Spugnet, okay? We only saw him once, that's it. Because a lot of us didn't know about him yet. I get that, alright? We always know the backstory of it. I mean, we already saw a backstory about the other universe, okay? I mean, we know what happened. We know what just happened. All of the gang has to go to a different USB to go to the Mushroom Kingdom. That's how it got started in the first place of it, okay? Because that got started in the first place when this all happened, okay? When this happened, okay? About with Cyril. And Cyril's arm was in the USB too. So there goes that. Seriously, there goes that. God dang. Man, I mean, no wonder why. I mean, no one had that happen in the first place back then with the Mario colors and that. Especially X and FM and Ezzo. Well, we haven't been seeing Ezzo for a very long time. I mean, that was... I don't know what happened to Ezzo now. Did you know the cycle dude? Not cycle, like the pie cycle dude? The knife? You know. Okay, yeah, that means... There you go. Alright, so, okay, yeah, that's how it happened in the first place. I mean, that's really how it happens. Okay? And then in the end of the episode, the Silver Bot came back, and then there goes his USB. There goes his USB. There goes his USB. Up to the Mushroom Kingdom, and we are screwed. And this happens back in SMG4 today. I don't know why he changed the title before. HE arrives. And this is when Axol was first appeared in this one, but sadly, not pretty good. But this episode was about with Axol and SMG4 sees a Shrek apocalypse. When Shrek, the other Shrek, grabbed Mario. I mean, I've been seeing there was a bunch of Shreks, and then there goes Mario. So SMG4 and Axol has to save Mario. And not to mention, like, after what Cyril does to Axol, it's got really different now. I mean, it got really different now. So, it got really different and changed a bit. And hits hard, too. That's what other people have been talking about, too. God dang, I mean, after what Cyril done to Axol, that's all they got to shoot down. I mean, that's not really what I was expecting back then. I was shocked back then. Yeah, Cyril has no better ever since. I mean, come on, Cyril. I mean, you know what you did to Axol. You made him possessed by touching his head. You've been touching him because his head. Now get the point. You touch his head, and there it goes. Axol got possessed. Really bit different. And back at the end of the episode, SG4's friends saw the USB of Cyril's USB. And there it is. And this one we were screwed back then, okay? That was we were screwed. And there goes that. The USB made it to the Mushroom Kingdom. And there was that. There goes that. I mean, god dang it, man. We're screwed as heck back then. Cause, okay, yeah. Afterwards, Zero did the Axol, touch him, got possessed, and it's not the same. Thanks a lot to you-know-who, Zero. Okay, now let's talk about SMG4's Doomsday, but Mario is okay. Now this episode's about with SMG4's friends had to be stuck downhill until further notice. But I like the park when everyone got turned into skeletons, except Bob. But like, bro, that was the first time with Tori, Maggie, Psycho, Melody, and Bookins have turned to skeletons. And I would definitely love to see that again. I mean, like see Psycho as skeleton again, love to see Melody as skeleton. Yeah, something like that. I mean, that would be pretty good and funny. I'm just saying, like what I did to Maggie and Tori back in the Dwarfy 2021. Yeah, just like that. I mean, that was funny. I mean, I like that. It's pretty like the spooky, scary skeletons. Yeah, that was a good with friends. That was a good with friends to that. Yeah, that was good with friends. I mean, I like how when they did that. So, yeah, that was a good with friends. That was still a good with friends. Oh, I almost forgot to say something for you first. Okay, back at the you first. I forgot to say this, by the way. If you die Mario, then everything dies. And that was a very close one, by the way. Because, I was so shocked and disappointed back then. I mean, there goes that. Man, I mean, luckily Mario's still okay. He's still alive, y'all. He's still alive. Luckily. Thank God, by the way. Okay, now let's go back to Mario in the Mario's okay. Doomsday, but Mario's okay. Now, let's talk about that again. Okay, so this is when SMG4's friends had to stuck downhill, and Bob was trying to get out of here. Maggie and Mario fighting, so Psycho has to do something about it. And Toy, Bookins has just never been doing nothing. And then, and Luigi was not there the whole time, so that's because he was trying to get something. Then, and there goes the castle, got kaboom and destroyed. Well, luckily Luigi's still okay. Well, back when Melody was trying to find Axol. Now, this is what's something. Back in this episode, Melody was trying to find Axol, right? And then when she opened the door, Axol went downhill. Which means Axol is gone. Axol is gone. So when Mario was trying to take a piss, this happens. When time to take a piss. Trying to take a piss. And sadly, there goes Mario down to the toilet. Just like what happened to SMG4 and 3. About what happened, SMG4 and SMG3 has still trying to take a piss. Bruh, man, bruh. That was a bruh moment, by the way, by the second. But that was still... Yeah, that's yeah, back in... Okay, now let's talk about... Oh god, backrooms. Yeah, this is when Mario was trying to find a way to get out of here. And then when he saw SMG4 down here and SMG3, things got a little bit different. Just like we see the birthday cakes party and this was the birthday party, yeah, like other things like that. The big monster, the big corruptors, everything almost got it. Almost got it. Man, I'm telling you what. Man, I'm telling you what, y'all. That episode, no joke. Back in this, when Axol was down there, and then back in the freaking dark web down. And we saw Axol down. And Axol, man, I feel sorry for him, y'all. I am very sorry for Axol. I mean, I am very sorry for Axol right now. Back then. And I mean, he did not deserve this. He don't deserve to die. He don't deserve to be corrupted or possessed. And there's that. Kevin, you know who you forced Axol, right? Yeah, you're the one who forced Axol. I mean, why did they want to kill Axol for? I think they want to do this because of freaking he just want to force Bookets instead. I think that's why, Kevin. I don't know why, okay? God dang it. Alright, whatever. I don't know why, Kevin, but alright, whatever. So yeah, back from this episode, that just got me good. The jump scare almost got me too much of jump scares. When Axol got his first boom, there he is. Oh god, man, I'm telling you what. I was telling you all what. That is just one of the creepiest thing in history. Okay? That was creepy. The creepiest thing in history. That's just how it happened. Okay? That's how it happened. We get how it happens. So that was the thing. Why? That was why. I mean, God, that was just one of the creepiest things that I ever saw from SMG4. God dang, man, that was still creepy as heck. I mean, that was creepy as heck, y'all. Man, I can't believe it. Just imagine if Psycho was just doing that creepy face, just like back in Super Challenge 64. Good lord, back in 2019. Back in 2019. Good freaking lord. Okay, let's just move on. I just want to talk to nobody. Oh yeah, and then SMG4, SMG3, and more got sucked into the freaking USB. I mean Zero. No, that's not Zero. I mean SMG. Yeah, it was Zero. Okay, let's not talk about more about it in the comments, y'all. I know you all been really waiting about what's gonna happen. Yeah, I get it. Yes, I get that point. Yeah, I get I get that, right? Alright, let's just move on. Okay, now let's talk about SMG4 Mario, okay? Mario, okay? Yeah, Mario, okay? Yeah, Mario, okay? Yes, I get that. Now, this is when SMG4, SMG3, and Mario has gone and fairly effectual to Silver's mind. And then seeing our eyeballs, and then, yeah, seeing a lot of eyeballs, and Lawmont, and also are we friends? Are we friends to Squidward? Like, I'm alone. I mean, that was a good with friends from SpongeBob, by the way. That was still a good with friends from SpongeBob. Pretty sure SMG4. And why did I saw Wallace and his gang as Family Guy? God lord, that was creepy. Believe that was still creepy. Now, that was creepy, so, yeah. That was creepy. Pretty dang creepy. Now, this is when SMG1 and SMG2 are back. Back, by the way. Trying to control the meme powers and put the power avatar. That means Mario. The avatar about Mario. This is when Mario was for the avatars of Mario. Got that? That was back with the avatars of Mario. Hey. Whoever keeps spamming emojis on money, by the way, please comment down. Okay, so, as I was saying, God, that was just one of the heck craziest thing ever, man. Good lord. Good lord. Good lord. Just good lord. And when SMG4 and SMG3 was holding hands. Now, I don't accept the ship, but, it is, it was probably was a good way to just, trying to help Mario, so that's why. Of course, he was trying to help Mario, okay? Trying to save Mario, save the Avatar, but not until, like, Mario was got into this, this, okay? Yes, this, okay? Yeah, that, okay? When Mario has just crap. And when SMG4, SMG3, 2, and 1 got down back to the Mushroom Kingdom, and SMG0 Axol is back. God, no wonder why the freak that Axol does not deserve this. See, I told you, Axol did not deserve this at all. I mean, all they're trying to do is try to get the shoulder powers or strong powers and the means to help Mario, and that's it. That's the simple why, okay? That's what the simple the problem why, okay? We're trying to help Mario, and then everything get back to the way it is, but not until Axol died. Yep, there goes that. Alright, now let's talk about one of the various cliffhanger most episode I ever saw. The final piece. Now, this episode is about the continue of the genocide when we saw Axol, okay? Now, that was the other thing. God Lord, man. I mean, Axol, man. I mean, he did not deserve this. Yeah, this was an episode about with Axol, y'all. And this was just, god dang. Just god dang. I mean, man, this episode was just creepy. A little bit scary, too. And this is when SMG4's friends and Chris, the Swagmaster, have to try to get done and try to like fight the heck out of Axol. Which I mean not Axol, but SMG0 remain with Axol and then possess Axol. And yeah, this episode was very huge, a muddle of hecking dark. This was like the most hecking dark episode in 2021, especially the Warfare 2021. Not the middle of it, but the ending one of it. Okay? I'm talking about the ending of the ones, not the middle of the episode from the challenges, alright? I'm talking about the ones with it. Got that? Okay, yes, that was true. And, man, this episode, I mean, Melody was with Axol. I mean, when Melody got into that, weirdest, darkest, kind of a gravity, dark background, I saw Axol got really, like, change up over here. And then Axol was like, he's about to die. I mean, god dang it. People was white. People was white about Axol die. I've been seeing some people on Instagram or whatever on YouTube, but god dang it, I was white. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. No wonder why the U-First is about to get done and we're done. Luckily, thank God, there's no reboot. I'm pretty thank you for that. Thanks to FM. Because there was no reboot. In your face, SMG4 Cyborg. Ha 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 ha. Woo! Okay, now, enough of this party time right now. Let's just talk about this episode. Now, this episode, man, Melody was looking at the freaking, the notebook, okay? The notebook. Not Blue's Clues, but the freaking notebook. Got that? Not Blue's Clues, the notebook with Axol, man. Axol was making that mega, by the way, and then, was showing how so much support about with Melody because she loves her. Because he loves her. Because he loves her. That means Melody. Axol X Melody. Now get that shit right, alright? That's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about. Good Lord, man. I was white. God dang it, I was white. Alright, so, man, after the end of the episode, he turned into the final form of SMG0. And there goes, he got into a huge mungus of that. There goes that too. And everyone got changed up. Change. Not freaking change. Change. Change up. God dang bless the United States. That form has, man, dang, if this happens to the other ones of his friends, like Psycho, Maggie, and others like that, god dang, that would be much worse. That would be pretty much worse. That would be pretty much worse if this happened to the other characters. That would be pretty much worse. Well, thank God they're still okay, so gotta see what happened this year, so that's the good thing. So, luckily no one got possessed. I swear God, sir, if you possess the other characters of SMG4, you're gonna pay for much weirdness, heck. Man, he's gonna pay for weird if he do this to other characters. God dang it. Okay, now, let's talk about this final one, the Warfare 2021. Now, I'm not gonna talk much about it, okay? Not the challenges, alright? Alright, I'm not talking about no challenges, got it? Not challenges. I already know it's just challenges, okay? Not challenges, okay? Alright, so this episode was almost the darkest episode. matter of that, this was the most, Waffy episode, the darkest Waffy episode that I have ever seen in my life. Luckily, it's not about from the YouTube arc with the freaking SMG3 like that. I'm talking about the Jones arc one, not the YouTube one, alright? Oh man, I mean, this one was just sad and almost cry. Man, this episode was just... Look, we ain't talking about Axol's not a main character. I get that, right? We ain't talking about the main character of Axol, right? Okay, now listen. I know this episode was about with the SMG4 and his friends, especially SMG3, has Mario to save the day. I'm pretty surprised that SMG3 was helping the game. I mean, why can't SMG3 apologize to SMG4's friends like he done last year? Like, you know what he did back in the YouTube arc. So why did he not apologize to him back in the Jarens arc? Why did that even happen? I mean, I thought that was going to happen. Like, why can't SMG3, apologize to what he did last year back then? I mean, come on. I mean, after what he did last year, why can't he just apologize for what he did? I mean, probably because probably a lot of people doesn't care about SMG3. Talking about SMG4's friends, not as like that, okay? And I'm surprised that the endcast haven't been talking to SMG4 SMG3 Evil, So that's surprising that the endcast haven't been talking to SMG3. That's the other thing as well. God dang, bless. God bless. Luckily Bowser and SMG1 and SMG2 doesn't know about this back in the YouTube arc. Luckily. Especially the Jeeves too and Harmondo. That was the other two as well. Bowser, we haven't been seeing Bowser with SMG3 for a long time now. I know Bowser has a lot of kids. I'm talking about the Koopaland kids. And then, that's why Bowser didn't even know about him that much lately then. He knows back then. If Bowser knows about this in the future, boy, he's gonna be disappointed. I don't know how that's gonna go. I don't know how that was gonna go, but Bowser was just being Bowser, I guess. I don't freaking know. Okay, now listen. I'm surprised that SMG3 hasn't been talking to SMG4's friends, and especially the Endcast, except Mario, SMG1 and 2, and SMG4. He's been talking to them that much. But for X and FM, X and FM has been thinking about SMG3 this fucking Christmas special last week ago. This was last week, by the way. And he's been doing his own self, so that was the other thing too. Now, this episode was the most saddest thing from Waffy 2021, about with Axol. Now, I won't be talking much about it because he's been talking to SMG4 sometimes, you know. I know he's been talking about Mario, but not SMG. Sometimes he talks to SMG4, okay? That's simple. He's been talking to SMG1 and 2 sometimes too, so, but not the gang and the Endcast. That's it. That's it. God, he should have been apologized. Why could he just apologize what he done back in YouTube arc? He should have done that. God, James, you're the forward SMG3. Tell us something about that, man. You know what he did back in 2020. You know what he did back in 2020. That was the other thing. Hey, don't put clown emojis in the freaking chat, alright? I'm not trying to be a clown over here. Okay, that's why. I thought he was just... Yeah, I think that's why. Okay, if he doesn't even want to talk to SMG4's friends and Endcast, that's fine by him. Hopefully this year we might see what's going to happen to SMG3 anyway, since it's already 2022. But luckily when SMG4 come back on January 15th, we might see what's going to happen. I know it's going to be a more episode, so that's the other thing as well. So, yeah, I get it. Now, we get that point. Now, Waffy 2021. Now, I'm going to talk about the ending. Yeah, I know what happened, okay? I talked about this before after watching this episode. Axol's funeral. Yeah, I've been talking about this back a lot then, okay? He's been a very good guy. Okay? Axol have been part of it the last 2 years now. Oh, man. He been with the Christmas specials. He been trying to love Melody ever since. Loving anime, drawing anime, make everything like that. That's how it was back then. Yeah, I'm surprised in that. I mean, Axel did not deserve to die. I mean, he did not deserve to die. I mean, I swear. I mean, he did not deserve to die. Zero's fault, by the way. Okay, if Zero should not start this in the first place, that should not even not happen. Okay, now shoot, that should not even happen. Good lord. All right, y'all. So back in the end of the episode, we have the Super Meme Guardians. Yay! The Super Meme Guardians. Yay! Since it's already been the 10th year anniversary this year, that was a good plan for that. Luckily, hope it will go well for the future of it. So, it's the future. We get that. So, this future is going to be probably different. So, alright. And I'm still trying to make more shirts with Axol, and I don't know how it's going to take, but I mean, I'm still planning to do it for this year. So, I only made 2 last year now, but I'm going to be making a little bit more than that. So, that's the other thing. Alright, so hopefully in 2022 we might see what will happen. Yeah, I understand how SMG4's friends was upset about Melody, and I know he has been up. All of his friends know about Melody got upset. I thought it was gonna be like something up with Melody, just like what happened to Maggie. But I mean, Becky to become a god, she become a freaking a god. Oh yeah, fun fact. What happened if she used that what happened for this year if she used that power to try to defeat Cyril for good? That should be that should be a good idea for that. I mean, probably this year should be like she could use that god power to like she's gonna use like she can use that god power to use to try to defeat Cyril when he done what happened to Axol, okay? Like this could be like revenging. That should be like a good revenge. I mean, after what happened to Axol, that should be a good idea for this one. I'm just making this up. I mean, I should be wiping in like the middle of this year, okay? I mean, I don't know how it will go, but probably later in the summer or whatever, we might see. I mean, boy, I don't know, bro. Before fall, I don't freaking know. It's already beginning of the month, so it's already 2022. So that is what it is. So probably when it goes good or whatever, we will see. Okay, now bring this up. Okay, now bring that up later. All right. So maybe that could be a good defense, okay? I'm just saying, if this really happens. If this really happens, y'all, it really happens. I just want to see if it happens this year. So, that should be good. Well, that should be good for this year. We'll see. We'll see how it goes for this year. Let's see. Hope I could be right, so, yeah. Oh, y'all, so, what, okay, so, Axol has been pretty awesome to us ever since. And now, if Maggie goes on Social Paradise again, how in the world she's gonna know? Like, I know Axol passed away. She knows what happened to Axol, okay? Now, shoot. But remember what Axol said. You must try to get back up. That's what back in Axol said. Okay? God, man, I mean, no wonder. I mean, Melody has been the hardest time for them, okay? That's true. I mean, Melody has been having the hardest time for the rest of the year. Even for Melody and Melody's in college. So hopefully might see more of the bully. Might see more of the bully. Like, might see more of the bully this year. So I mean, with Maggie and Melody back in college, that should be good. Let's see how it goes, alright? Alrighty, let's see how it goes, alright? Let's see how it will go. Alright, y'all, so hopefully the newest Carol console gonna be new too, by the way. So hopefully Psycho is gonna be doing something about this year now. So let's see how it goes. Alright, y'all, so that's what I'm gonna be talking about in the Generous arc. Hopefully next newest arc this year could be not gonna be good. I probably do not know. And I'm afraid that it's going to be like the War Fee all over again. Let's see how it go, okay? If this happens like the War Fee all over again, that is going to be something again. If they actually do that. Just like what they did for the last 2 years. God, I mean, I don't know how in the lovely work that's going to work this year. But hopefully, if this happened this year, if they do like the mid, like later in the fall, something like that for later, like next 8 or 9 more months, if they really do another War Fee, like if they do another War Fee, oh yeah, 2018 my bad, I forgot, yeah, the Wally joke as well. I didn't mean to forget that. It's just been a long time in this episode, right? Now you get that. Alright, so if this happens again this year, another War Fee with the Ark, that's going to be something really much messed up features. But let's see how we'll go for the next 8 or 9, whatever, how much months, the next 12 more months for this one. So let's see how it will go for another year, okay? So let's see how 2022 for SMG4 is going to go, okay? So when it gets to January 15th, we'll be back, alright? Alright. Alright guys, so make sure you go over there and subscribe to SMG4, links in the description below. So remember guys, Axol has been really... Are we back? Are we back? Testes, 1, 2, 3. Are we back? Testes, 1, 2, 3. Are we back? Are we back? Testes, 1, 2, 3. Are we back? 1, 2, 3. Testes. Are we back? I'm pretty sure we're back. 1, 2, 3. Testes. 1, 2, 3. Can you all hear me? 1, 2, 3. Testes. Okay. Testes. 1, 2, 3. Can you all still hear me? Cause the stream got me messed up for a second, cause the Wi-Fi got turned off for a second. Can you all hear me? Testes. 1, 2, 3. I don't see a lot of people coming back. Come back. Testes. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think we should be back right now. I think we are back. I mean, Wi-Fi got turned off for a second. I don't know why. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, Testes. 1, 2, 3. I think we're back. I think we are back right now, okay? I'm about to end the stream anyway. Okay, we're back. We're back. Alright, y'all, so before we end the stream, sorry about that. Wi-Fi got turned off for a second. My cousins, sorry about that. Okay, I'm sorry about that. The Wi-Fi got turned off for a second. Sorry about that. Alright, everybody, so make sure you go over there and subscribe to SMG4. Links in the description below. Make sure you go subscribe to Glitch, by the way. And, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Alright, y'all. Have a good rest of your day and night. If I don't make another video, I'll see how it go. Baby, I might, so... Alright, y'all. Make sure you go over there, subscribe to SMG4 and my channel down below. Hit the... Okay, I'm about to end the stream, y'all. I don't think it ain't gonna work, but I'm about to end the stream anyway. Alright, guys. If you all enjoy my reaction, if you all enjoy this live stream, make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, and share down below. I will see you all next time. So, sorry about that, my live stream keep cutting me off for a second. I'm about to end this live stream anyway. Alright guys, I will see you all later. If not, I see you all another time. Alright guys, apologize for that. I don't know why it's been doing that, but alright. Alright y'all, I will see you all later. And let's see what will happen for this year for SMG4. And again, let's see what will happen. 20k subscribers. And Axol, we love you, man. We still miss you. Woo!